AKA Big Glow, hip hop is having this reckoning led by a young group of unapologetic female hip hop artists. So let's dig into this part here.
All right.
You have people who are already saying the wave of female hip hop over and then apologizing because recognizing that that's just not true.
Right.
But there are folks who criticize the tattoos, the style, the changing of the hair, all of these things that make hip hop great.
Right.
But women still get criticized. I love a quote that you said, I'm paraphrasing you, you said so much pressure on women artists, there's so much pressure on women artists, but men kind of walk out and they get to rap.
Right. Like, it's different. It's the pressure different because a male rapper can just go out there, rap, walk across the stage, and just say their lyrics. They can just wear anything. Extremely big clothes, nobody gonna say nothing. It might be cute to them. We gotta have our hair on point.
Right.
Like, we can't have a toenail, a nail off, they're gonna have something to say.
And that comes with different,
Right, we gotta have a performance.
It's true. And that comes with different financial pressure. I tell people, even as a journalist, when I was in local news, the guy would sit next to me in the same suit, he might change his tie.
Right.
But if I wore the same dress even twice, I was getting obliterated. If my hair wasn't perfect, or I'm in front of a murder scene and they're noticing that my lipstick's on my teeth, and I'm like, is that what you noticed? You didn't notice what was behind me.
Exactly.
But that also comes with extra financial. My first job, I made $14,500. Almost all of that went from me going to Ross Dress for Less, having to buy suits and buy clothes because news didn't cover it. So your expenses come out of what you are making.
Exactly.
And that costs more than a guy walking out on stage in just a T-shirt. No diss to anybody walking out on stage with T-shirts.
Exactly. Like, the glam is so high.
Yeah.
And so then also, we got to have choreography. We can't just walk back and forth on the stage.
So that's extra people on the team you have to bring in.
Exactly. So it costs more, most definitely, for a female performance. Because we're going to actually give a show, I feel like. So it's more pressure on us because they expect more out of us than they do with males.
But you don't crack under pressure.
No, I don't
and that's
crack.
why you don't
get what they want.
Get what they want. Get what they want. All right, so 3 days after your visit to the White House, there I was watching CNN, which I don't often do. I actually just try to not watch any news lately. I turned on, my friend Laura Coates was anchoring, and they said, GloRilla's coming up on the show. We'd already booked you on our show. So I was like, okay, wait a minute, what's she doing on our show? You were asked about President Biden, and it was a political question. We actually have your answer. Let's play it.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not going to, talk politics, but I love the president, you know what I'm saying? I love everybody, and at the end of the day got to end.
Wait. So, here's the deal. First of all, I have a couple of tattoos, not as many. I wanted to get at the end of the day got to end. One most epic. But I actually thought, and I know Laura, she was being fair, but I do, and I admire your answer because so often people are pulled into conversations you're not ready to have. You shouldn't turn down an invitation to the White House, no matter who you support. And in time, you find your voice.
Exactly.
But this went viral. Some people thought you were not being responsible. You should be advocating voting, all of these pressures. When you look back at that moment, what were you thinking when you said at the end of the day they got to end?
I was just feeling like the day still got to end. Did I lie?
You did not lie. You did. And I love Laura because I often put myself, because we're live right now, and I put myself in someone else's situation, and I know she was like, what? Because you're thinking to yourself, okay, do I ask again? So I'll ask again for her. Have you thought about, you have star power. And when you're a star, people want to align themselves with you. Politics, brands, you're a brand now.
Right.
How are you thinking about the brand that is GloRilla?
To just keep being myself, give the people what they want and don't overthink it because I tend to overthink a lot.
Do you feel pressure, like in that moment with the White House? Like, I've got to say something. I have a responsibility.
No.
No.
I
I'll tell you this. I'm going to tell you, I don't fully believe that, and here's why. I know that you went back to your middle school and your high school. Your middle school, you donated like $20,000. Your high school, you returned $25,000.
Yeah.
I know that you're giving from your heart, but I also know there is pressure when you're the one who makes it out. Like your mom said,
yeah.
when you're the one who makes it out, you don't want people to think you've forgotten them.
Right.
You don't want them to think you've you've lost them. And I'm sure, like I tell people, for me, I know there are other people who could be a better talk show host, but for whatever reason, God put me here.
Exactly.
And so
You the biggest.
But when I saw that you donated to the middle school and the high school, I felt you were saying, Gloria, hallelujah, saying, I know God put me here
Exactly.
to help other people too.
Right. I do feel like that because, well, with my donation to my schools, I always wanted somebody to do that when I was in school.
Yeah.
And so I just felt the need to be able to do it.
Yeah.
To
I
give
love
back.
it. I love it. All right, I have to clear up a couple of rumors here. The rumor is Cardi B is your cousin. Cardi was on something and she said that somebody in her family went to somewhere and had a one-night stand and that person is your dad. Is that true?
Cardi is my cousin.
Is she your cousin?
Yeah.
Is Lil Uzi Vert your cousin?
Lil Uzi Vert's my cousin. I'm going to stick beside him.
Okay, do you know the more cousins you start having, the more people start asking for loans and help? Not those two.
I'm not the cousin to ask for these. I don't get it. I ain't get it.
You ain't got it.
Uh-uh.
What do you hope for next? Acting? What's next on the glow up list?
Yes, I do want to start acting, but I kind of play too much. But I still want to do it. I want to try it. I want to become a mogul.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I want to be a billionaire like Rihanna. Like, you know how she did her? You know how she started her music career and then slid into being a billionaire, so.
I love it. Well, listen, a lot of people are rooting for you. I saw this funny video of you and your hairstylist. Jonathan Wright is your stylist. Johnny Wright is mine. I could see a beauty line. This is going. This is how real. What was this with the wig? You've got so many projects on the way. That's that. Before we go, a lot of people are rooting for you, but one person wanted to leave a special message for you. That's my southern accent. Can't get the special out. Take a look here.
Okay.
I'm the father of GloRilla, otherwise known as my baby, Gloria Woods. I am very proud of my daughter. She has risen from humble beginning to going to the White House. I am extremely proud of Gloria, and may she have many, many more days of success.
Oh. I don't want to cry. I love my dad so much. He like one of the closest people to my heart. I love my dad.
Well, he loves you. We love you. You deserve this. Oh, you're crying.
I am.
Okay, I don't want to mess up your makeup. You look too beautiful. Congratulations. You are everything I thought you would be and more. I'm so proud of you. We're proud of you. Give it up.